This isn't just a rule proposal because teams don't push for changes like this unless they already have a plan in mind. And if Cleveland is really trying to unlock future first round picks, then this might not be about flexibility at all. It might be about positioning themselves for a quarterback they don't have yet. So this isn't really about a rule change. It's about a plan. Because when the Cleveland Browns suddenly push for the ability to trade first round picks 5 years into the future, that's not random innovation. That's positioning. And the name quietly sitting behind all of it, Arch Manning. On the surface, Cleveland's proposal looks like a league-wide idea, something that could modernize roster building, create more aggressive trades, and mirror the flexibility teams have in the NBA. But the timing doesn't line up as coincidence, because right now the Browns are stuck in a very familiar place: uncertainty at quarterback, a roster that's competitive enough to win games, but not stable enough to contend long term, and a front office that's already taken one massive swing at the position with Deshaun Watson. Now they're staring at another crossroads. Enter Shedeur Sanders. On paper, he should be the answer, or at least the next real shot. He finished the season as the starter. He showed flashes. He gave the Browns something they haven't had in a while: upside with youth. But here's the problem. There's a difference between "we'll go with him" and "he's our guy." And nothing about Cleveland right now screams long-term commitment. That's where this gets interesting, because if you believe the noise, and more importantly, the pattern, owner Jimmy Haslam has never been shy about going over the top to land a quarterback he believes in. That's how Watson happened. Not patiently, not conservatively, aggressively. And if Haslam has his eyes on Arch Manning, then everything starts to make sense. Think about what this proposal actually does. If the rule passes, the Browns could trade away picks deep into the future, outbid almost any team in a bidding war, and move up to number one overall in 2027, regardless of where they finish. That's not just flexibility, that's a weapon. But here's the reality check. Even if Cleveland lines everything up perfectly, they still might not control the outcome, because the Manning family has always controlled the process. We've seen it before, with Eli Manning refusing to play for San Diego, forcing his way to New York. If they don't like the situation, they'll redirect it. So even if the Browns build the perfect trade package, there's no guarantee Arch Manning ever wears that uniform. Which brings us back to the present, to Shedeur Sanders, to 2026. Because while the future is being quietly mapped out, the current plan feels temporary. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Sanders might not be getting developed as the franchise quarterback. He might be getting evaluated as the bridge to the next one. So no, the Browns haven't replaced Shedeur Sanders. Not yet. But if you read between the lines, they're already preparing for it.